Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon Hunt. I'll be playing this again, trying to finish it out. Probably not going to happen tonight, but never say never. So yeah, let's get started. Actually, can I customize my dragon this time? That would be cool. Oh, I can't spend the coins until I actually complete it the first time. Okay. Alright. Then let's continue. Okay. Where am I? What's going on? Who are you? Okay. Seems like the only way to go is this way. Oh, please tell me that it's not slidey. It feels kind of slidey. But I don't know if that's just how it is here, or if that's just how the game is. Okay. Seems like it's not that slidey. Alright. And yes, for anybody asking, I actually used the correct mic set this time. And I managed to get it to the game before actually starting, so running a pretty tight ship today. I know that's bullshit, but let me have this, because yeah, still starting, still trying to get moving and grooving. But we'll get there. We'll get to a point of competency. Ooh, that felt risky. There we are. Do I have? Yeah, I have feathers. Okay. So I still got a bit of the progress. Alright. Okay, we're going. We're moving and grooving. Ooh, a treasure chest. I feel like this is going to trick me. I don't know how. Just kind of feels like it. I feel like this being fairly normal is going to result in something being considerably less normal and actually catching me off guard later. But we'll cross that bridge when it crumbles apart underneath us. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. Speedrun. Speedrun. Let's go. There we are. All the confidence in the world when you got a safe spot. Be careful with this, because this is awkward. Feck. Wait, nope, I'm going the wrong way. That gives you such a weird camera angle to start off with. Okay. Alright, we're moving. Moving and grooving. I still have absolutely no clue what the deal with this little dragon is. But these are about control and making sure that the camera is facing the right way. Up and up and up and skip. There we are. And up. Ooh, no. How dare you? Yeah, it's still a little slidey, even though... What in the world are you? Is there a gas leak? What the? Oh. It's from the fire. Okay. Oof. And these are a bit longer comparatively. Alright, customization gem. Here we are. Alright, currently sitting at 1,200 meters. And a little bit over, let's say, an eighth. So hopefully we could knock off a bit more of that. Oh, that's spooky. Okay. Wait for that to go by. Alright, we're not dealing with anything too crazy just yet. Okay, just onto it. No swinging axes for me, thank you. Oh, that was a bit of a jump. Gotta have the run button hit or to make these. Okay. Oh, and I'm out of feathers. Why would they have three really close back to back like that without any available on the course? That makes no sense. Watch, there's gonna be one right up here. Then I'm gonna die. And then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna activate that save point. And then I'm gonna be upset. Both at me and the game. actually getting kind of close to some of these upgrade gems. That would be cool. Yeah, see, now I have a choice to make. Either I can continue on to the next one, be a little bit ahead of the curve, or I can go back to that one. And I feel like I'm going to regret it either way. You thing. Okay. Yep. I called it. The volcano system. Hey, volcano system. I hope you're doing well too. Yeah, I only recently picked it up, but gonna try and be more regular about it. And sorry if I'm slow to respond to chat. I've got it on my phone, kind of in the background here, but don't have a lot to switch around. Okay. Here. And bounce. Oh, that's good. Glad to hear that you're doing well. Oh, that was awkward. Okay, bounce, bounce. And here we go. And up, and up. This is a bit of a further spaced out one. Oh boy, I can't wait to get that gliding ability. It's probably not going to help me at all. Alright. Got that save point. Now watch there be one right after where I fell. Not there. And up, and up. I wonder, can I... Yeah. Ah, no. That was dumb. That was unnecessary. Alright. Up and up. I really need to set up alerts for myself so I know when people follow without switching screens. I might play around with stream elements later when I'm off. Alright. Let's try this again. Okay, that's just a bad idea. That is exclusively a bad idea. What in the world is going on? Did I suddenly just get bad? Did I accidentally drink the You Miss juice or something? Here we are. Alright, getting there. Slowly but surely now. Here we are. No, why? X, Y, Z. Okay. Why? Why do you sometimes grab onto the side of things and sometimes not? Alright. Gotta be extra careful at some of these parts, because there's a mechanic here that I'm not understanding. And I would really like to be a little bit further along. I'm gonna see if I can get to like halfway or something tonight. Though, given my rate of progress, probably not. This is just... this might end up just being like a compilation of my failures. Here's hoping for not that. Alright. Oh, there we are. Ladder. Is there something around the corner here? This would be the perfect place to hide something. And also the perfect place to make me look like a doof. Alright, well, that worked at least. Yeah, I don't know. Whoever designed this has an interesting sense of humor. That was a little bit further than I thought, but not that surprising. Yeah, I can never tell when they're gonna hide something or not, because some of the stuff that I think is obvious is absolutely not, but some of the places where they hide stuff kinda can be. What's at the end over here? Wait, did I miss something? That's still rendering in. Okay, we'll give that a chance to render in. Just gotta check what was down the other way, because... is this one of those multiple choice ones? It might be, but it also might not be. What the heck is going on here? I don't like any of that. Does it just toss you out of the cave? Oh, it does. Oh, that's kind of cute if it wasn't so absolutely horrifying. Okay. Alright, the fuck off, ghost. Absolutely fantastic to know. Yup. Here we are. Yeah, something tells me that that is not the way for me. I don't know what else is available that way, though, so... we'll see if I regret it later. Bit of forward momentum going now. And up, and up. Here we are. Okay, so there's that. And up. Hello, fuck off, ghost. Don't worry, I won't be going in your cave. That was a bad idea. And I'm glad that I know that now. Here we go. Alright. Nearly a half hour in. And making some progress. Oh, cool. Oh, if this was a little bit persnickety about that, then that would have been bad. Okay. What have we got? Yeah. They have likely tracked me teleporting in and out of there. How could I have been so careless? There has to be another way. Alright, so that's the journal from the dude who's been helping the dragons, I suppose? Oh wait, that's the way I came from. Yeah. Okay, there's that. So, then yeah, this is likely the correct way. It's a customization coin. I'm not too worried about that. Interesting. I wonder how close I can get to the side of that with it without it being absolutely detrimental. Well, it doesn't matter a whole lot. Alright, here we go. Oh, we're actually using the cloud bounce. Jesus. There we go, I suppose. I am too nervous not to be careful about that. Even though I got a save point fairly recently. Oh, hey. You know what? Whatever. That actually helped. Though I feel bad about that little shriek that the dragon did. Here we are. Here we are. And you make it look easy. I make it look incredibly difficult. But that's because I'm bad at games. Speaking of, Oh, okay, I can just skip right to that. I wonder. Nope. But then I can go right to that. Okay. Oh wow. I make poor choices. I wonder if they're ever going to explain the dude with the raven mask next to the magic counter. Is that like the dude who brought the dragons here? Is that the relevant detail about him? Thanks, volcanic system. Yeah. I know, it's shockingly easy. Alright. Here we are. Okay. Alright. Gotta lock in. This should not be this difficult. Fuck. I was just trying to keep track of the frickin' thing. Yeah, these actually make you go weirdly high for what they're mechanically made for. I wonder if that's on purpose. You know what? I made it work. Okay. And then I didn't. God damn it. Maybe it's me. Maybe I just have terrible depth perception. I don't think I do, but I feel like I'm proving myself wrong. Honestly, it's easier to just let the boulder hit me. Honestly, it's easier to let the boulder hit me. I wonder if Indiana Jones ever thought that. Alright. Okay. Now. Yeah, that actually works. Okay. Honestly, it's really only detrimental if you get caught from the front. Okay. Let's see if we can actually get this right now. another one, but I don't understand what it does. I think it enhances a mechanic that I have yet to unlock. I was doing so well for a moment there. Oh well, onward and upward. Onward and upward eventually when I do it right. Yep. 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 Yeah, so actually, if I'm right about here... then I can do that. That makes it a little bit easier. I absolutely do not appreciate that dragon screaming sound though. That just that little ow. Ah, no. That was my fault. That was my bad. Alright, let's lock in for another 3 hours of me trying to get another 100 feet. I'm kidding. I very much hope I'm kidding. Oh, what the heck. Okay, well, now we see how that works. First time messing it up. Alright. Yeah, that is interesting. You take damage and you go flying in a random direction, somewhat associated with the area that you were hit from. Ah, yeah, because that just launches me backwards. But if I get hit from behind... Night, Volcanic. Hope you get some good sleep. But yeah. Hopefully, if you join me later, I will be a fair bit further along. But we'll see. Hopefully I can also inspire more people to join me later. Alright, this is where I screwed up before. So we got a little bit of time right there at the end. Alright. Hand up. Hand up. Oh yeah, also, I know that, my wife might be listening in on this, and if that's the case, love you, honey. Hope you're getting some good rest. Alright. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? What? What? Okay. Alright. That was bad. But we're moving. Oh. Do you actually go a little bit higher if you bounce off that? Watch that actually be a mechanic, but have it never really come up again. Oh, come on! Okay. Got in one that time. Alright. Got the hang of it. Here we are. It's funny because this is actually kind of frustrating in a way. But in a different way, because it kind of reminds me of those Bennett Foddy games where he just comes up with random mechanics and inserts them because he thinks it would be funny. And then you end up with a bunch of different mechanics. Some of which only get used once. Which, I guess, take that how you will. But, yeah. It doesn't seem completely random, it just seems ill-defined. Like there's a consistent through line, it's just every now and again, a mechanic seems to not be introduced, but like finally used, and then it becomes like a whole separate thing, and then it doesn't even seem to get used again. I don't know. I might be talking out of my ass. Let's see. Interesting. Oh, this looks less than easy. Yes, okay. Why would you put one at the bottom of the pyramid that's a straight line and then put one at the top of the pyramid right before you? I swear, they put those save spots in weird spots just to be annoying. This is going to require some patience. Interesting. Do I want to get in the basket? It looks like it. Alright. Into the stone basket. The thawing sands. Interesting choice of name. I suppose if it's a warm place on top of a cold place functionally, why would you include another save point that I can't utilize? This is distasteful behavior. Breathe. I'm gonna breathe, and it's gonna be okay. This game is made to be a little bit frustrating. At least it gives me save points. Though I suppose for one this long, it should. But, yeah. And up. And up, and up. Alright, now for the moving platforms. Now for the wellspring of hatred. Alley-oop, alley-oop. Alley-oop, alley-oop. Has the basket not come down yet? Oh, there it is. Alright, here we go. Yeah, thawing sands. Is there no feather that I can grab? Over there, but I have no idea where that is. Is it just telling me that I missed one somewhere way back where? Probably. Yeah, because there's another one that I can't utilize. That even be? Guess I won't worry about it. Alright. Let's take care of you then. I not kill you? Because that would be really helpful right now. It would be extraordinarily helpful for me to be able to light you on fire. Got the bazaar of the bazaar here. Ah, away with you. Wait, so do I have to collect 10 gems and then bug one of those guys? Because they're kind of sparse. Well, that's another bridge to cross when I get there. Jeez. Wait, actually. Just gonna double check back here because this is also a great place to hide something. It's also a great place to make me look like a fool. Cool, got the hurry movie music. I'm in no hurry because I'm going nowhere fast. Here we go. All right. Pots and jars. Supposed to get harder as you go. This is the way it's supposed to work. But I can still get annoyed at it. Just barely. Okay. All right. It has been a hot minute since I have seen a feather. Alright. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Again. Watch me be absolutely wrong. Yeah, no, still no feathers. Where in the world are you hiding them? I feel like this is purposely inconvenient. I complain while playing a platformer game. Here we go. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything down there. There's a little room. Oh, watch this be bait. Wait. Hold on. Oh no, okay. So, it kinda was bait, but also kinda helpful. Unless you're like me and kind of impatient. Okay. Fascinating. Alright, up and up. And up. And up. Alright. Making sure that there's no feathers. That would be extraordinarily useful right now. And up, and up. Alright. Well. Now I can at least get glide next time I see one of those big bullfrog looking dragons. So I can't burn that. Okay. So yeah. This is the way. Oh my God. It has been a moment since I had been allowed to save. Yeah, I feel like they forgot to put feathers in this, in like a large stretch. Either they forgot to do it on purpose, just to be purposely obtuse, or they just utterly forgot. I can see it both ways, because I have seen indie developers just kind of not playtest their stuff as well as they could have. But then again, this could arguably just be called skill issue. Alright, let's see if we can get back to there at least. God, it has been so long since I checkpointed. Lack of feathers is very upsetting right now. Right here, right now, where it would make a lot of sense to have at least one feather, I utterly lack it. Nope, can't catch me, you little bastard. Yeah, no, there's tons of great places to hide a little feather here. How dare they? No, instead they kind of hide a checkpoint. I know that this is more or less a skill issue, it's just... it feels almost purposely infuriating. Was doing so well earlier. Why? Oh, why? See, the more annoyed I get, the worse I get. And the worse I get, the more annoyed I get. This is going to be remarkably mentally draining. Are so far away too. Why? Yeah, I know to be purposely obtuse, but still. I got one of those little exploding plants. Yeah, that just feels like a middle finger. You know, theoretically, I could have taken this exploding plant Actually, I want to try some. This could be really dumb, but if this works, I can be mad at myself. There it is. See, that actually worked out weirdly well. And I could have done that all along. Now I'm mad at myself for not thinking of it. I feel like that's just a catch tray to prevent you from falling too far down on one obstacle, which is kind of negated by the fact that a lot of it's on the outside of all that. Gonna say the most vile thing that you could do is to hide a feather from me down there. But the way this game is going, I would not put it past it. Speaking of, utterly vile and contemptible practices. Keep putting these little islands to the side, and that makes me think that there's going to be something there, but there never is. Oh, look at you, you beautiful thing. Now I just have to make it to the next one without dying. And then I can not regret the whole last little bit here. You know what? Fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. You've got a deal. Alright. Now, at the very least, I won't get teleported back to the last frickin' area. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more complicated. just gonna check back here because just in case. I don't know why I'm getting the hurry music. Supposed to be to confuse you with an abundance of choices? I can kind of see that. There we are. Ooh, almost missed. Alright, cool. Oh man, I could have messed that up real bad. Okay. Okay. Oh hey, they stopped doing the safety nets. Or at least nearly as good a ones. Alright. And up. Here we are. And up. Ah, you... Okay. Alright. That one got me. That one surprised me. Okay. Avoiding the worst of it. Really? No, why? Okay. Okay, I could have really screwed that up. But it didn't. Come on. There we are. There hasn't been a big monster behind me since the last large piece of land. Oh no! Fuck. God damn it. Okay. We're still moving. There we are. There we are. I'm bad at timing and dumb. Alright, now that we've established that. I didn't think that was in refute, but... Oh no. Oh, you dick. You bag of hatred. Yeah, there's like a rhythm to it. But I have no rhythm. And this hurry up music is not helping. This is not a beat that you can dance to. You know, as much as I complain, this game does have like a really cute design. But yeah. But a really awful way of dealing with stuff. Okay. part that sucks is it always feels like you're not making any progress until you're making a lot of progress. And then saving that progress. But yeah. Ooh, almost really yorked myself. Okay. What is yorking myself? I have no idea. There we are. Remember, do not york your dork. That is a terrible, terrible idea. Like playing platformer games when you're not very good at action games. But maybe this will help. Maybe this will help me get better at that sort of thing. Please. Might actually be able to get to 2,000 before I had to say something. Okay. Now I gotta go all the way back. Okay. Gotta remain calm. Gotta just keep moving forward. Just keep jumping, just keep jumping, just keep jumping, jumping, jumping. Ooh, I almost got hit. Time it feels like I'm doing reasonably good, I go and I stub my toe in some stupid way. Alright. Carefully. Another big boost too. Yep. Every time. It's like the magic words. Alright. Here's hoping that I run into one of those adult dragons again soon, because I feel like the glide ability would save me a lot of trouble right about now. And I feel like I could have gotten it already, but But this is my first playthrough of the game. Yeah, that actually protects me from falling a little bit. Alright. And up. No! Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do something so rude as to just pull away right as I jump? Alright. Getting there. One little bit at a time. Do this properly. Okay. Oh. Almost hurt myself today. Okay. Like a candy wrapper in an updraft, as Simpsons hittin', or as Homer from Simpsons Hit and Run would say. The Grand Pyramid. Still no feathers. Why? It's a rage game. It's made to be frustrating. It's made to be frustrating. All right. Pretty caves, though. Lots of perfect spots to hide items, if they were so inclined. Oh, if this is a fat load of nothing, I'm gonna be a special sort of upset. Go and get myself super frickin' lost? Because that's kind of what it feels like. was right in my ear. What in God's name? I have no idea what I'm doing. I went and took a side path, and now I ended up in a weird maze with buttons. I ain't mad about it, though. Oh, is that what that was supposed to be? Just a weird little side tangent where you can grab extra stuff? You know what, that was unnecessarily long, but I'm not as mad about that as I could be. At least I gave you some decent stuff for it. Alright. Here we are. Do I use my one feather here where it looks somewhat safe, or do I save it for later? I think I'll save it for the next one. I gotta be a little bit more sparing with them than I have been. Just a little bit more sparing. Because this seems like a safety net area. That less so. But also not overly dangerous. Okay, I see. I see the rhythm. I see the rhyme. Get on up. It's get burned in the ass time. Okay. Oh, then after shooting fireballs at me, a lovely waterfall. There's either something amazingly cool down there, or something that will make me hate my life. You know what? Something down here, or are you just giving me the business? Because I don't think that there's actually anything down here. But you know what there is? Save point right over there. for the next one. I regret it less. And also, I can go back here and see what was underneath that waterfall, because that looked like a thing. See, now if I was a game developer, this would be a great place to hide some yes. Very interesting choice. Hey, you know what? I got an extra feather, some extra bits and bobs. And I still got the save point right here. Oh. Okay, the pots. Pots, then the boat roof, then the metal grate. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Right there. Ah. Weird choices in texture tripping me up. Go. Okay, you know what? That one wasn't that bad. That one's got a massive safety net. I'm gonna make a judgment call and say that that one's not nearly so bad. And hey, I'm over the 2,000 mark. Okay, so we're rolling along. And we got another wind gem. For gliding. Yeah, no. That is not the way. Over here. And then over here. This actually feels like the Agrabah section in Kingdom Hearts. I mean, not one for one, but they went for a similar vibe. It's understandable. Yes, I see. Okay. But you can still get back up without going all the way back. Okay. Yeah, see, this is an area with a large safety net. So I'm not that worried about it, but I also would like to avoid screwing up as much as possible. There we are. As I assume we all would. Everybody hates making mistakes. There we are. There we are. There we are. Moving right along. Here we are. Okay. What? What? You what, mate? Oh, I see how it is. Gotta move fast. Okay. Yeah, okay. I skipped one. I can afford to take that one, because if that's how annoying they want to be, then this is not gonna get any more fun. Okay. Yep, that's the path. Alright. You know, I probably am not going to make as much progress today as I did yesterday. But might make it a little bit longer of a thing if I feel like I'm making progress at least. Because progress is good. There we are. And I do not want this to be like a 10-part series. Casserole, Sir Pisley, Health Caddy. Oh, are these the supporters when it was on Kickstarter? Oh, that's a nice little touch. Though given that I'm riding a gondola down the River Styx, and their names are plastered on there, mixed feelings? But it is cool that they included those. Good for them. I didn't even know about this game until I just randomly searched Dragon in the Steam library. And I do not regret it. As I keep saying, this is a very cute game. This is a very strange game. It's a very frustrating game, but it's a very cute game. Oh great, it's one of these guys again. Two of them. My favorite. I'm tempted, but at the same time, actually, I can get a couple of power-ups here. Wait, do I seriously need all three? You know what? I'll take it. You have upset me greatly, so I'll take it. And yeah, I'll skip that save point. And depending on how long it takes me to do this one, I might regret that shortly. But this doesn't seem like a particularly unsafe area, so maybe I'll be fine. Maybe I'm just psyching myself out. Alright, here we are. Here we are. Come on. Up and up and up. Oh, yep, there's one right there. The attacks have stopped, and yet, why do I find no relief? This magic they were using, it's more scary than I thought. If something or someone has the ability to influence time in such a major way, this opens up a whole big can of worms. And what about the sudden peace? Why does it feel more like an early calm before the storm? Maybe all of it was just a one-time abnormality, alternative timelines clashing with each other and whatnot. Or maybe this someone has sensed me poking back at their magical footprint. Interesting. Can I dive? Oh, no, okay. Well, I got that save point. So, hopefully I don't regret using that one, because that's been happening an odd amount lately, too. Alright. I don't like the way that that's set up. Oh, that does nothing. That glide does virtually nothing. Hopefully it's worthwhile at later levels. And what does the other one do? Flying. You know, that's probably the one. Alright. How high can we go? Hopefully all the way. Because I would like very much to complete this game eventually. Though it looks like that is not in the cards for tonight. What the heck? I can't tell if that's somewhere that I need to go or if that's somewhere that I've already gone. But it looks somewhat important. I hope it's somewhere that I've already gone. I think it's somewhere that I've already gone. This is my angry face. Alright. And up. And up. And up. Gonna be using my angry face a lot here. Oh yeah, well, I'm already almost at the 2-hour mark. Okay. Moving right along. I said moving right along. So let's not stumble at the first obstacle. What's at the top? Not me anytime soon. There we are. And that. And that. And that. Oh. Why? Why would you do that? Yeah, the hitboxes are weird. And I am not good at weird hitboxes. Or at platformers in general. I can admit when I suck. This is definitely not my specialty, but I'm making myself look like an idiot. Come on. And up. And up. Up. Alright, getting better. Oh. That could have gone so frickin' poorly. This is gonna bug me. This is gonna bug the crap out of me. I'm gonna keep doing this, but it's gonna keep bugging me. Alright. Getting back up there. Why is that a thing? Oh, okay. I'm getting there. I'm gonna get to another save point with a feather. I'll get there eventually. I feel like these are weirdly spaced on purpose. Why do I say that? Yes, of course it's on purpose. This is a platformer game. They're made to be a nuisance. They're made to make you regret life. But that does not mean that they are insurmountable. That was weird. I didn't like that. No. That one is further away than it needs to be. Random jumps that require a running jump that are hard to tell, hard to gauge, are not my favorite type of thing. I regret everything. But yeah. We'll get there eventually. We will make our way up in this world. Come on. And up. And up. And up. I just felt a chunk of happiness leave my body with that one. The sooner I get to a point where I never have to deal with these again, better. Oh, if only. If only. No, no, no. Stop moving. Oh, wide platforms. My kingdom for wide platforms. Oh, if I don't do it, I'm gonna feel dumb. But if I mess up doing it, I'm gonna feel dumb. Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. Oh, where are we now? Where are we dropping, boys? Alright. Why does it look like there's graffiti? Ah, no. Ah, why? Why? Why must I cry? Why must I cry? I'm still further along than if I had to go back to the checkpoint. Alright. Really? How did you miss that? That was purely for my benefit, just to show that you could. That's just showing off. Okay. There we are. I am so tired of long jumps that have no way of... You can't run towards them. And sometimes hitting the run button just doesn't work to give you that little boost. Sometimes it's fine, and sometimes it's not. Okay. All right. Let's use this properly and expertly. Whoa, what? Oh, what did I do? Oh, what did I do? Oh no, oh, I fell too fast. Why? What? This glide makes no sense. I don't even see how it's supposed to be functional. When you start to fall, just hit X to glide. Will it actually save you? Probably not. Will it even bring you back to the checkpoint? Or someplace after the checkpoint? Probably not. Then what's the point of the mechanic? To piss you off. It must get better at later levels. It has to. Okay. I just keep falling silent just because I'm so mad at myself for shit like that. Yeah, no. This is an interesting feeling of rage. Because it's not that I dislike the game. It's that I'm bad at it. I'm sure my wife would be way better at this than me. She is way better at platformers. Now, you get me. Make an utter mess of things. And up, and up, and up. Okay, let's try doing this the right way. There it is. Glide is functionally absurd. But doing things the right way is difficult enough. Oh no! Can I get anything? No. Oh. There is a feather. There is a feather. Alright. Let's get that feather. Before I blow a gasket. Because I do not need a hefty repair bill like that. Alright, and up, and up, and up. Oh, yeah. Long jump. Jump that's longer than it should be. Why? Why would you do that? I have been at this for over 2 hours, and I have not even doubled my initial height. I know that games are supposed to get harder as they go, but oh my goodness. Okay. I know that I can do this. I know that I can do this. Where there's a will, there's a way. I am not failing my will save. I'm starting to hurt my head. Okay. I know what I need to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. You know what? I'm getting dehydrated. That's not helping. Okay. That's a little bit better. Now let's see if I can focus a little bit better. Okay. I will get there eventually. When I do, I'm going to feel absurd for how long it took me to do so. I will get there. I will get there. Oh, I think I saved my own butt there. Okay. Sorry, I thought I saw something strange. Don't you dare. Why? Why are you so full of hate? I'm trying to hurry through it, because some parts work better if you hurry through it, but then they are interspersed with ones that force you to slow down. And I am very bad at gauging which are which until like the 30-odd time that I've gone through it. I just want to go further, man. I just want to get to a save point that is further than the one that I have now. Come on. With these tiny platforms, if you overshoot them even by a little bit, you fall right off with no remorse. But if you undershoot them, same issue. But sometimes it will save you by grabbing on, but not always. This is questionable behavior. And alright, this is the easy part. Unless you make bad decisions like me. Yeah, never use glide. Glide is never the answer. I don't know why I'm even tempted to do that. I'm always tempted to do it, but it's not functionally usable. I don't know why I did that. I was like 10 feet away. I think that's just how frustrated I'm getting with this. My kingdom. For getting to the next checkpoint that I can utilize. I will get there. Believe you me, I will not give up. No matter how bad of an idea it is to keep going like this. You thing. I don't know how far I want to go in on insults, because I feel like insulting this game is only going to tempt it to be even more unreasonable. Oh no. Come on. 2 and 1 and 2. Nope, nope, nope. Motherfucker. God. You know what? I know I mark my stuff for not kids on YouTube, but I know that there's something where some people get slapped really hard for cursing, so I'm trying not to, but my goodness, is this getting frustrating. I have spent so long at this one particular part that I don't know if I'm getting more frustrated or if I'm just getting bored. Of seeing the same stuff over and over again for really dumb reasons. If I am not careful, this is going to give me a remarkable headache. And I do not want that. I just want to get to the next area without losing my mind. Okay. Oh, are you serious? I was right there. Oh my god. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry, there was somebody in chat trying to sell AI viewers. Cool. Let's not do that. Let's never do that. Let's never bot views, because only scumbags do that. Just like only scumbags design games with garbage hitboxes. I am in a hell of my own making. I don't know if I get funnier or just... Oh. Or just angrier when I get frustrated. I don't know. If this is entertaining, that would be hilarious, because I'm going to give myself an aneurysm for views. But if not, then it serves nothing. It does nothing for nobody. Oh, stay on the pot. No, no, no. You hateful creature. There's no good to be had in gliding, or no joy here. It is forbidden. See, part of my problem is that I keep trying. Part of my problem is that I feel like if I get a little bit further, if I get just a bit further, that I'll feel better about myself. But I can't even guarantee that. I really, really just want to get to that next checkpoint that I can utilize. That is all I want from you, game. And maybe a functional glide system. It's like I don't know if the controls are inconsistent or if my ability to use them is inconsistent. That is where I have the worst issue. Because it could be that the controls suck. That's not an uncommon thing with these games. But it could be that I suck. And I will not deny the possibility, but it would make me incredibly sad if that were the case. But functionally, the more I play this, the better I should get. So why does it feel like I'm getting worse? Carefully now, carefully. Carefully now. Fuck. Oh my god. I know what I need to do. I'm just not good enough. And again, I feel like I should be getting better at this, but I don't know if I actually am. Nope, and nope. Okay. I would like it very much. If I could make just a little bit of sustained progress. It's not a lot to ask for. Just a little bit of progress where I can then save. Cool. Now can I please get to the next place? That would be super cool. Oh, not these little things. Oh, your disdain for me is palpable. I'm not leaving it at that next one that I've been skipping this whole time because I didn't have a feather. I can get further than that. I can get further than that. You know what? I'll make a deal with myself and anybody who's watching. If I can't make it to the next checkpoint by the time we're at 3 hours, then I'll leave it there, but I do not want to have that kind of progress go to waste. Because now I know where I'm supposed to go. I just know that this game is going to be bogus about it. Because these games were designed for people who enjoy feeling like they're going to have a stroke. And that is not me. So why am I playing? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, I am playing it for my boy because it's a cute game about dragons that like to climb and jump on things. I don't know why I decided to continue it though. This is frustrating. But we persevere. I would like to see the end of it though. I just don't know if it's a good idea to do these back to back. Because this is a lot. This is a lot of headache. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. The glide function still sucks, but sometimes it can save you a bit of heartache. A bit. All right. It's progress. Oh, I am gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate every part of this. Oh, there is no such thing as hurry here. Oh, whoever designed this area is a sadist. Whoever designed this area is evil. Oh. At least it wasn't all the way back down. Jesus. trouble is that there's so much stuff that can be hung up, you can get hung up on in this area. It would be so easy to misjudge the distance. That is heartbreaking. You know what? One more try. Because any more than that, and oh, I hate you. I hate everything you stand for. Okay, yeah. The only good thing about this is that I won't have to do you know, I succeeded in double checking that all my stuff was hooked up, but I utterly failed at this game. So it's a totally different heartbreak this time. You know what? This will be easier if I go at it with fresh eyes. Because then I will be less initially frustrated. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep. I'm kidding. I'm not that bad, but holy crap. Okay. So yeah. Thank you for joining me, for those who did. I'm sorry that you had to see that. I got way madder than I should have. Okay, tomorrow will be another day. And I will probably be using tomorrow to relax and make sure that everything looks okay. But, yeah. I'm gonna try and come back on Wednesday, and we will see how that goes. Alright. Thank you for joining me, and I would love to see you all next time. Thank you, and goodbye.